Excuse the washing machine in the background, but it is day 4, 3, I can't remember, of working on my rain cape. I think it's day 3. So I've got my 20-minute timer ready to go. I did some sewing the last time and now I've got to do some more prep, basically, I think, to go and sew the next lot. So you know the drill by now. I have a 20-minute timer. I set it, I see how much I get done, and we stop when the timer goes off. That's it. That's the premise of the video. Let's go. Welcome to my messy desk. So this is this project. This is another project I want to work on that I've gotten out. So I have to turn this belt today. That will probably take 20 minutes in itself. But apart from that, I just have to finger press things, basically, because I can't iron this fabric. So finger pressing is basically when, rather than use the heat of the iron, you use the heat of your hands to smooth things out. So, and your fingernails. It can be very effective, depending on the type of fabric. Tends to work best for like natural fibres, I find, rather than synthetics. But it's not impossible to do with a synthetic. See? I mean, it's not as good of a job as if I'd actually ironed it, but it's good enough. And this one. You can also like leave them under something heavy. These are going to be a bit more interesting. Now you can see here where I went a bit wrong. But trim a few ends. Oh, see, even just creasing it with my finger left a mark. But seeing as that this is the inside of the hood, not that bothered. With like a curved piece like this, you do also always have the option to like top stitch it down. Don't really think I want to do that, but it also helps if you have warm hands, which of course I do not, because I have poor circulation. Oh, that is really tempting to try and actually get the iron out for that one. And try and at least steam it. Oh well, that will have to do. And this one, oh, they're chained together still. So first of all, that out of the way. You see, it does make a difference. You'd think that it wouldn't be quite that effective, but it can be very effective depending on the fabric. Linen, I find, very good for. So, these are my welt pockets. So, I am never a fan of clipping corners if I can avoid it, because I find it just means that they fray. So what I try to do is like a little bit of like when I turn it, sort of do this, and then use the, see how that, it's pretty good. To say I didn't clip it, it's not bad. So I just creased it with my finger, and then I folded it in on itself, and I creased it along the stitch line there, and I just shove my finger as far in as I can get and turn it over itself. That one was a little bit less successful. Let's try again. Maybe I can find a knitting needle. Yeah, there we are, that's a bit better. Lovely. Then again, as I can't iron this, we'll just have to crease it in half. But like, would you know that I hadn't clipped those corners? No, you wouldn't. Would you know that I hadn't pressed this? Yes, probably. But we do the best we can. Try again. So creased it open, line it up exactly as best I can. Get my knitting needle and just wiggle about in there to make it nice and square, and roll it in my hands. Same thing again, creased it open as best we can, fold it in as best we can along the seam line. Okay, so this is the bit that I feel is going to take forever. Because turning tubes always does. I'm just going to find a length of yarn, hopefully a strong yarn. Normally, I prefer to leave the openings for my belts in the middle rather than one end. I should have thought of that. I did not just randomly follow the instructions, or no, blindly follow the instructions. The instructions are not random. This is the thing about some of these steps. I'm like, oh, 20 minutes. You can't get much done in 20 minutes. Sometimes you can bash out all those seams and then you spend 10 minutes turning the belt the right way round. The actual sewing with a sewing machine takes no time at all. It's everything else. I mean, very conveniently the camera ran out of battery. I did manage to turn the loop though. This is just me desperately trying to get the evidence. I did it within the time. But look, it looks like shit. It desperately needs an iron.